Our BC Division champions, and we got a massive scrum. Corbin Vaughn getting into it there. A couple of Cougars also right into it as we got a massive melee on the right wing side. Corbin Vaughn mixing it up there with Keaton Fairhoff as they go back and forth. But again, it's the Victoria Royals' first BC Division crown since 2016.
In front of 4,754 fans at CN Center, the Victoria Royals scored a 6-3 victory over the Prince George Cougars as the Royals win the BC Division. For the Prince George Cougars, they had up with the number 4 seed and...
Man, he got lined up and belted by Bame on the near side. Pats don't like that. And Bridgman goes in to give Bame an earful. Brown shoves Bame from behind. Pantelis has got Kuzma. And everybody picks a partner. Hadlin and Pantelakis are into it now, as Pantelis throws his man to the ice. Everybody's piling in after that heavy check by Nigel Bame. Bame did not appreciate getting knocked down as he was taking the rush and took the first opportunity to repay the favor. 1:52 to go in the third. At the bottom of the pile are Pantelis and Kuzma, still not disengaging from one another. Finally, the referee pulls the two of them apart. And this game threatening to descend into some trouble with the Wheat Kings up 7-2.
Well, we knew that we're going to see some emotion at some point here, especially when these teams got to face each other tomorrow night once again there. And it's just a nice, clean body check by Bame, but, the Pats didn't like it, and so immediately went after Bame. And from there, of course, things got a little bit out of hand for a moment or two, and Gio Pantelis will leave the game here, but hopefully no real damage done in all of this.
If you're just joining us here with Rob Mann and Pete Gurr.
The defender in front. Couldn't quite finish it off, and now we got more. Pakala going after Martin. And now it's Will McIsaac and Loveson.
Bit of a yard sale. Seattle players upset with the call to begin with. Yeah, and then he goes after him there without his stick.
Ring. Tri-City taken down, penalty on Portland. Carson Dick's going to have the minor penalty, but did Jackson Smith just earn 2 minutes himself here for the fist he was throwing on Carson Dick?
Should have. Threw 2 shots right to Carson Dick's head.
They grab Smith. Looks like they're pointing to 7 and 17.
Yep, both of them.
But will the roughings offset, or will this be a...
A minute to go in the third. Bridgman fires. Bjarnason the trapper save. We got a fight between Fawcett and Bame. Bame landing heavy rights. Fawcett has his helmet pop off. Bame corks him with one. Fawcett answers. They wrap one another up. Fawcett gets Bame to his knees and lands an uppercut. Bame answers with a heavy right. And the linesmen come in to pull apart the two enthusiastic combatants. Fawcett trying to make Bame answer for the check earlier on Fenton Mann. And Bame standing in there and hammering away. 51.6 on the clock in the third period. Some last-minute nastiness boiling over in a game that got out of hand on the score sheet long since.
Bouncing puck. Knocked down that time. Now we've got, here we go. Sage Weinstein for the Chiefs. Holbertson for Seattle.
Just developed out of a body check here in the Chiefs defensive zone about 10 seconds ago.
Not a whole lot of punches thrown there, just a bit more of a wrestling match. Sage was not happy. He was hitting anything that was moved after he got smashed into the boards. Holbertson has 113 minutes in penalties. He leads them.
And he'll tie up a hat trick in this building earlier. And Leslie with a bad hit on Courtney. And then Sabo comes over and gives it back to Howell. And any power play the Blazers were going to get out of this might have been negated. We'll wait and see with 8:58 to go in the third period. We'll see if this is in fact evened up as Zabo came up and belted Howell after the fact. And judging by the referee, I'm seeing 2 fingers pointed toward the penalty box, which usually indicates tit for tat. Howell was taking a penalty. And then Zabo evened that up as he spilled his mat. Sorry, Leslie was taking the penalty. He had the initial hit, 47 and 44, and a bit of a wrestling match after that. So we'll see if the Blazers do get.
As Portland gets tripped up there across the line, both referees caught that. Portland at center, scores! Tyson Jugnoff sticks with it. Diego Buttazzoni puts it 5-hole on Grout, and a fight breaks out after the goal. It's with Charlie Ellick and Carter Sutherland. They were sharing words while Portland was celebrating as Buttazzoni extends a point streak to 10 straight games. Collects a big-time goal there in period 3.
Oh, Diego Buttazzoni gets the Rose City faithful off their seats.